welcome to another installment of The Brash. Seanzviewent Entertainment on YouTube.com. Make sure to like this video and subscribe, where I always work around the clock with the viewers and subscribers. I got under 2 weeks to grow in viewership, subscribers, comments, and interaction, and I simply can't do this alone. Please help support Seanzviewent Entertainment right now by spreading my name, Seanzviewent, all over Facebook, all over Twitter, Instagram, whatever there is, whatever social media outlet there is, get my name out there with the latest on Paige, with the latest on all your favorite WWE, Raw, and SmackDown superstars, always right here on the premier premium destination where I will deliver, where I will make sure that at the end of the day, I will be who I gotta be with my viewers and my subscribers. As many people are aware, Paige has been under fire with WWE, stemming from her relationship with Alberto Del Rio, her 2 WWE suspensions, receiving heat from that relationship. She also received those 2 and they were back-to-back wellness policy violations, I want to add. Paige is also dealing with a neck injury that may or may not require her to have fusion surgery. So why is she with the company? How is she still employed? How come the WWE has not released her like they've released so many other talents in the past? Which would sideline Paige for 6 months to a year if she has that fusion surgery. Reportedly, Ringside News and No DQ is reporting that WWE and Paige have been going back and forth over this ordeal. But at the same time, we have been told that her injury is actually a good thing in the sense that it's keeping her employed with World Wrestling Entertainment. It's being said that if she was not dealing with a serious injury, the company would have most likely parted ways with her long before. The reason for that, it would look bad from a public relations standpoint. It would look bad on the WWE, and the WWE would receive a lot of criticism and a lot of hate if they fired a talent that was dealing with an injury. So although Paige is doing all these things and all these antics and all these suspensions, and Paige still gets to keep a job with World Wrestling Entertainment, and we're still asking ourselves all these years later how an R-Truth or a Darren Young, or how, who was the guy from back in the day that we kept, was it the Great Khali? Was it Shad Gaspar? Who was the wrestler that we kept saying for years and years, okay, the releases are coming out, people are getting fired, people are getting handed out the pink slips, but yet these wrestlers, these guys were still able to keep their jobs, and Paige is now falling in that same category. She is keeping her job. But once she's all said and done and all the smoke is cleared, hopefully by this time next year, Paige will be in a better place. Hopefully she will be, well, I can't, like I said, I mean, a lot of people are knocking Paige for her relationship with Del Rio, saying that, Del Rio's too old for her and that it's not going to work out, and Paige is so young and she's, perhaps potentially, career suicide and, just all these different things. But Paige is in a predicament right now where she's very happy. She's in love with Alberto Del Rio, but she's always going to get those looks. She's always going to hear that backlash. And you got to wonder how much longer can Paige put up with that until Paige, the rumor was, and I think this was the rumor. I mean, my viewers and my subscribers can correct me in the comment section below, but doesn't she have something like a 7-year contract with the WWE or something like that? So, I don't know. I don't think Paige would fit well in ROH or TNA, so I don't want to see Paige go away. Some people are for her, some people are against her, but, you can't question the character. You can't question the interest factor of Paige in that ring. And, she may not be the greatest wrestler. She may not be the most fine-tuned, but, she's got that look. She's got that ethic. She's got the, mic work to establish herself. And hopefully, like I said, things pan out. Hopefully, all the heat and, all the BS can just get thrown underneath the bus, and Paige and the WWE can go on and do what they once did. So your comments and your opinions, subscribe. Remember, my future is all up to my viewers and my subscribers. Subscribe.